Two watching. Good morning. Hello, Stray. How are you this fine morning, Stray? Up to 4 people. Hey, we're cooking. Coffee time. Back to 4. Good morning. Stray, I sent you the link if you want to come up. There ain't nobody up here. You might as well talk to me versus type. It's wanting to rain today. So let's see what it's going to say. Rain showers at any time. Thunderstorm. Pretty much until 4 p.m. Oh, wow. There's all kinds of rain out east of us, clear over to St. Louis. Just another day in paradise. Just another day in paradise. Cost beef. Hi there, Kim. Yeah, be a good time to go on a diet. High cost of beef. Yeah, that is true. Hello, Tara. Well, it's been sprinkling here, Tara. Illinois. I diet between meals. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I only eat one meal a day. I start about 5:30, quit about 10 o'clock at night. That's one meal, right? I'm not that bad now, but I used to be. I was on that seafood diet. If I seen it, I could eat it. Tara, would you like to come up? You don't have to show your picture. I'd be glad to put the link in the chat. ATM. What is ATM? That's a place you get, oh, at the moment. Okay, at the minute. All right, I got it. Um, okay, duct tape's good, but get you one of them rings you tighten up. Works a lot better. That duct tape gives loose. Then that glue makes a mess. Back up with the tape. Yeah. If you can't fix it, duck it. Our dog was on there. He gets on there in the morning. He wears everybody out. Okay, I don't have a ring small enough or big enough to fit it, so we are just going to ring it for the day. Rig it for the day. It's frigging too hot for yeah, it's too hot. Mine is part of that tubing, that flexible tubing, and it hooks up to the metal pipe and then goes outside. I had to replace it outside because sun just eats stuff up, makes it brittle and falls apart. So I redid the vent cover outside because the flapper door fell off. And the birds love to get in there. (8 o'clock) Wednesday morning. Yes, yeah, I had the flex tube stuff. It just fell off the back of the dryer. Oh, I know. Then, if you didn't know it, it blows dust, lint everywhere in the house. Luckily, ours is in the basement. Not so good for Pam having to go down there to do the laundry. I told her I could do the laundry for her, but she don't approve my skill. If it's closed, it goes in the washer. Put the whites together and watch out for the reds. Under the stairs. Yeah, hard to get to. I agree, Tara. And our wash machine's got feet on it because it walks around. It's on the concrete floor. I bought these rubber pads and it helps some, but it still walks. Yeah, I understand. You got to separate. I mean, yeah, yeah. You can't put the little cute panties in with the jeans. Nah, it don't work. We was able to get in the hot tub this morning about 6 o'clock or something when we got out. I asked Pam what we was going to have for lunch, and she come up with a new recipe. I don't know. Haven't had that before, but we'll try her. It's kind of like, where you want to go eat? I don't care. New restaurant in town. I don't care. Or where you want to go. Well, somebody type something. So, Tara, you're going to duct tape the dryer. Straight, what are you going to do? Something. Type something. You did a good job. I was able to get my hair cut the other day. That worked out pretty good. That was last Thursday. Went to drive to the barber shop and it poured down rain. It didn't rain. It poured down rain. Well, Tara, if you was close enough, I could cut your hair. I don't know how good it would look, but it would be shorter. I got a pair of good clippers. I know. No thanks. Okay, no problem. I when I went to the barber, he had his hair shaved off. I said, "You got you one of them cheap haircuts." He said, "No, now I got to buy razor blades." I said, "Get you an electric razor." I don't like them things. my my brother-in-law does that. He has Ann to shave his head. Hey, if that's what you want to do, I want some hair on my head. My head's ugly. It's got a seems like a big dent across the. I got a dent head. A barber said it's kind of handy riding a motorcycle. It gets sunburn. I buzzed 3 of my 5 boys, and one went and got his done from a guy here in town. Got one more kid to get done, but I will take him somewhere to get it done. Okay. Well, I'm sure that Pam could cut my hair and do a good job. But I want to see this barber take off. He just bought him a new building, beautiful building. It's all by itself. It's not connected to another building. And then this virus thing come in. Trump let it go viral before he done anything. So there you go. He said he was out 10 weeks. I don't know if his wife works or not, but he's got a mortgage on that new building. He's got a mortgage at home, utilities at both places. It makes a big difference. And let's see, Pam went last Friday. She got her hair cut and colored. They couldn't blow dry it. I'll bet Tara could make us a good breakfast. We'd buy the food. I wouldn't have a problem with that. Stray said he would rub your feet. I got 4 people. I'm not very interesting. You rub my feet. I've been working the last 2 days. And I'm sure, Terry, you just go like a house afire. Oh, Stray wants you to rub his feet. Okay. Now, that I could do, Tara. Pam would not like for me to do that, but that I could do. Oh, hello, Ann. Good morning. Are you all packed? Oh, yeah, I've been up since 5 o'clock. No, I mean, are you packed? Oh, okay, yeah. I have clothes already. Cool. I'll tell you what, them little bastards that stays in my closet, they sew everything up. Hello, Big Steve. Eggs and bacon. Okay. So your early is at 8 o'clock. My early is 5 o'clock. But it ain't gonna happen ever from here. Hello, Christy. Good morning. Okay, good enough. Let's see. They have to go to channel away. So there's the link to Krista. Check out her channel. That's not a problem. At least they can check you out, Krista. All right, there's Big Steve's channel. A Fat Man Heaven. Be right back. All right, check out Big Steve's channel. Ann, are you still there? Okay. I can't type very fast, but I can type slow. There's Ann Fulton is my sister. There's a link to her channel. I don't blame you. You take your time. I'd like to say I can go by when I go to the hospital to get food. Oh, wait a minute. They let their virus go crazy, so we don't have that option. Well, we got up to 8 people. Tara, are you still in here? I didn't put Tara's link in there yet. I'm just doing this so you can check people's channel out. I've asked them to put that Go channel back on. No, they're not going to do it. They said they have no intentions on putting the Go channel back. Too easy for people to check each other's channel out. So you can do the extension, and it works for a while. Okay, so Dream Machine. I can't check out Dream Machine. It's not green. We have reservations, but you never know the conditions until you get there. But there is a pool and a walk-in shower. A walk-in shower. Okay. I thought they was all walk-in showers with a tub. Yeah. Everybody click that like button. I think I need to do it too. Now I got 6 likes. No tub, just a walk-in. There's Dream Machine. Oh, we're up to 8. Not Dream, it's Dean Machine. Sorry about that. Wait until you get old eyes like me. It has coffee and room, so I can deal with the rest. Correct. Well, when we get ready to go, we'll have coffee in the room too. It's called Take Your Own. I can't handle them little bitty coffee makers. And you have to use their coffee, and they don't give you very much. I just take my own coffee maker. It's a little different if you're flying. Yes, some of them are nasty. Exactly, Tara. Dean Machine, thank you. I appreciate all the support. Yeah. Well, you know, they serve coffee in the lobby, but I wouldn't think they'd appreciate me to walk my naked ass down there to get a cup of coffee at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't think it's going to make it. Yep, take your own. Then that way I can drink my coffee and make my coffee at any time. Well, thank you, Dean Machine WFO. No, I wouldn't do it. But I can get up in the room and make my own coffee at any time of the morning. But here's a tip. We went to a room one time. I don't know where it was or whatever. But Pam decided she'd make us some popcorn in the microwave. And she did. And she set the fire alarm off. Now that got exciting. They didn't only come to the room, they called the room. Well, we should be able to sit on a balcony and watch the beach. I just hope there's enough wild birds for Roy to see. Yeah, wild birds with them little two-piece bikinis on. Take your binoculars. That's a handy piece of information. I got 2 pairs of binoculars. Hello, John Smith. Hell, Jerry. I'm like you. Oh, what happened to John Smith? Okay, I see. Okay, Tara, thank you. Finger slipped. Okay, John Smith, I guess you're okay. Yeah, Pam's up. She was up at a little after 5. We both got in the hot tub of coffee this morning. She's already done the internet, Facebook, Pinterest. Okay, Tara. Jerry, I hope you're having a wonderful day. We are. Yeah, I don't want to chase any because I can't take care of one I got. But I can look. Uh, well, let me. Your sunburn. Oh no. Okay. I hate it that they won't put the go to channel back on the live stream. I got a new kayak and my shoulders, legs are almost blue looking. I'm so burnt. Oh my God. All right. All right. So there's Jerry's out or Jerry's Wood Shop and Outdoors, his link. please look at his channel. I have a link to my computer to fix that go to channel problem you have, Kim. Yeah, I've got go to channel on the extension. It makes everybody's name green, but if you don't have that, hello, Dean Machine. Thank you again. And it works great for a while, but then as time goes, you click on somebody's name, you'll come up with your name or somebody else's name. Yes, Jerry makes handmade knives. I don't have a phone. I have a flip phone. If you want to talk to me, you can call me. So I put several links in the chat. Please check out everybody's channel because we need support from each and every one of you. It's called Team, and there is no I in Team. Yep. He makes great knives. I got a knife that Idaho Hillbilly made. This is before I knew you made knives, Jerry. But I didn't buy it to use. I bought it because Idaho Hillbilly Kevin made it. And that's why I bought it. I do not use it. It lays right here on the desk. Kevin and Miss Kitty made that one for me. I bought it, of course. Yeah, isn't that nice? See, I like the way, well, I'll get it up here where you can see it. I like the way it curves, and it's a little whittler is what it is. But I've never used it for nothing. Yeah, it's a carving knife. That's what it's made for, Jerry. But he's got a forge and he hammers his out. And he hammers his out and he grinds it down to the way he wants it and then he tempers it. I don't know what he does first. And then he sharpens it to a fine luster before he sends it out, like you do. Well, Dean Machine, I appreciate the subs. I appreciate it. Well, Jerry makes skinning knives for sure, for sure. Thank you, Dean Machine. Check out his channel. Let's see. Oh, sorry about that, Dean. I got you back. Okay. So here's a link to check out. That is Dean Machine WFO. Had to put it in medical kit. Yeah. Stop blowing in here though, Ann. It's supposed to be raining. Is it raining now? I can't see outside. Sun shining. I think that Jeff and Shannon's been a moving. I had a dream back in the day I'd like to have that place, tear it down and put a big garage over there. I don't need it, don't have the money. To have a new grandbaby, yes. Okay, Dean Machine, that's great. Dean, I know how that is, but if they don't like it, they can leave. Exactly. Well, I have not heard hiding her hair from the courts. We still got about, let's see, be 30 days before we go. I just hope we don't get a letter from for jury duty. Now, I was uptown just the other day and they still had it roped off, so I don't know. Daniel said he didn't know how they plan to do trials, but only one is on docket. Docket. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't mind to do the jury trial, but I just don't want it to hit the dates that I'm wanting to go. That's my biggest fear. And I had looked, and they said that if you got a vacation scheduled, uh, you can get it canceled for one time. You must have heard me correct. Well, I think so. Well, we put off going anywhere, but lots of people are going to Texas. We are going south. Yeah, we're going to be going south. We won't be too far from there. I mean, on the map, it's only about that far, 400 miles or so. You know, for a funeral, whose funeral? There's probably so much lag. I say something and then you answer it 5 minutes later. But that's okay. We'll deal with it. Wish Grizz would come up, or Water Bug. Uh, it's coming on 7 o'clock for Grizz. It's coming on 10 o'clock for Water Bug. One they stood on. Okay, well, I'm not going there. For sure, for sure. That was terrible. But how long are they going to ride that horse? That's what I don't understand. Me neither. If anybody would like to come up, Team Machine, you could come up. If you tell me, I'll put a link in here. I won't put it in there just for whoever. The trolls have kind of slowed down. And Ann, you can come up if you'd like. Got my license plate for truck yesterday, so they are back at work in Springfield. Is it opened up here at the license branch, DMV? Okay, good enough, but don't want to leave you out. Cool. My license is not due, plates I'm talking, is not due until December, let's see, December and February. Only 4 at a time. Okay. So they won't let but 4 people. Do you have to wear a mask to go in there? They need to wear a mask and have a gun if they're going to hold you up for the price of the plates anymore. $110. Oh my God. In California, Brian J has talked about it's $500 or $600 per set of plates. Now it may be longer than a year though. And I may not have the right price, but it's up there. Roy's due in January, so I went online and got it. Then can't make you wear a mask. Plates are $151. $151. They raised it. Okay, I did know that, but I got in under the wire. It took me a bit to find your channel. There's at least 10 Ann Fultons. Okay. Sorry, Dean Machine. I had put her link up. Tara says our trailer stickers will cost $158 this month, and the van is due too. It's $158. It was due last month. Oh, I didn't do that stuff. It's all Kim. But Dean, thank you. Well, I want people to grow, and you're going to make some kind of a video down there of the beach or whatever. When you get back up here, I'll show you how to put it on your channel. Yes, 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 yes. You had to buy tags for your car already? Of course, I guess it's been a year. Roy will help me make one and we'll put it up. Okay, good enough. You can do it on your phone. Grizz does it all the time. And I don't have a fancy editing service. I use Windows Movie Maker to crop it down. I know it. So Ann's been on YouTube for 10 years. Yeah, they here at the office, they think they're all that and a bag of chips. And now they got it to where it's hard to park. I thought they was going to redo the parking lot. And the workers, they park right up there at the door. We don't want them to walk very far. They like me that well, and I don't care. A thumbs down is just as good as a thumbs up. At least the traffic has been through there. Yep, I always have one or two thumbs down. Oh, looky here.
Good morning, Keith or Kim.
Good morning, Chris. Let me get my volume set right here.
Yeah, I'm not quite awake this morning. I just got, I don't know, last week I've been sleeping on him.
And told me I had a thumbs down. Was that you?
I don't know. Let me look. No, that ain't me.
No, it wasn't you. Yeah, Grizz crawled out of his cave.
Wakey, wakey, morning, Christy. Uh, yeah, it's 7 o'clock here, so.
I understand.
Good morning, Tara. I got a funny story to tell you. I won't tell you the other one. You'll have to hear it on video, but last night, you know, we've had too many roosters, and I needed to get rid of some. And then a friend, well, you know, Dave, he come up, come riding on up with another friend of his. He says, "Hey, Grizz," he says, "I got a rooster here. You want it?" He says, "I was supposed to dump it in the wild." And then instead of letting me answer, he let my wife and daughter answer. Now, it's a cute rooster. It's a silky. And so they kept it. He told me that. He says, "I was supposed to dump it off at Crothers." That's the guy that we built the last house that I built before I went on disability in a big old mansion. Lives down on the river down here. He says, "I was supposed to dump it down over Crothers fence because the guy he got the rooster from was friends of that guy. You're supposed to, I was supposed to dump it over the fence, but I thought I'd see if you wanted it first." And so last night, I rounded up three of the roosters that we had here, and I took it down to Crothers fence. and dumped it over his fence. So he's got my old 3 roosters. I have the one that he was going to get last night, and I left a note with a story saying, well, they came here and left me a silky that I didn't want, and I couldn't catch it to return. I figured, okay, well, I got to overplay, but I got to make sure that it's fair. I don't want you to feel cheated, so I left you 3 new roosters for the silky.
Okay.
And even though he's getting roosters, he'll read the note this morning when he hears the roosters crowing outside of his.
Some of them are loud.
Oh yeah, yeah. So right now, as of this morning, we only have 2 roosters. We have Fat Boy and we have this new Silky.
You know, I was there. I noticed,
Most of the time, you don't.
but boy, you can hear them on this.
They get annoying.
You can hear it on this live stream, though.
Oh yeah. Oh, and like when I'm sitting outside, I got this little cubby hole right in our backyard here. It's kind of quiet. I like sitting back here because I don't get the road traffic noise, from going to the park and stuff. So I'll sit back on over here. When I get back in that little cubby hole, they follow me back there.
Yeah.
I noticed them to really be crowing is when I'm sitting back here.
And did you leave? She said, oh my, he crawled out of his cave, and that was the last I heard of her. I'm back up to 5 people. I had 8 people, maybe 10 watching. It went down to 4 when you come on. You scared them.
Must have. When I came on in, it said 6.
Okay, now it's saying 5. So, you still cutting wood?
Yeah, that's a little, yeah, that's a little story I got to tell you. I got to tell on video.
Okay.
It's,
I'm going to put it on Grizz 270 live or Grizz 270?
on my new channel, the Life of Grizz 270.
Oh, I don't know if I got that channel.
I'll send you the link when I upload it.
The Life of Grizz 270.
Yeah.
So you got 3 channels. Well, I know you got some troll channels.
Well, I got my Evil Roy Slade channel too.
Right. Yeah. Email me a link when you make that. And then I'll have it and I'll put your channel on here. Bookmark it.
What I'll tell you on the video that I got to shoot, I wasn't videoing it at the time, but I'm just going to tell you that the axe that I got is extremely sharp.
Don't take much effort to go through.
No, it doesn't.
Now we're up to 9. We're about going now.
And I'm extremely lucky. Yeah, stir fry sleeping in, man. She's over with her mommy and her trailer out there. I haven't even seen her this morning. Hey, there's Bones Yard. I haven't watched his new video yet of what that damn Yankee got him now or something like that. Or what's my damn Yankee gotten now? Or I gotta watch that video still. Oh.
Doing it cheap, Bob. He's live.
Oh, that damn Yankee got you as full of. What are you going to do with it? You're going to ask her if that's just a toenail cleaner.
Good morning, gentlemen. You got that right, Bones Yard. Grizz is no gentleman. When it comes time to eat, I'm gonna go do her. Can't go get her. Dean Machine, you want to come up? Is that what you're saying?
Oh.
Says, okay, I'll come in now. Well, I'm gonna give it a shot. Okay, Dean Machine, here's the link. And grab it because I'm not going to leave it up very long. If you want to come up, Dean, I'd appreciate it. Okay, he's got it. Well, I'll wait until you come up. When I see you in the basement, then I'll remove it. I haven't done anything to speak of for a while. Dean Machine.
Good morning.
Well, good morning, sir.
A bug just went right by my eyes when I did that. It's like, whoa, what the hell was that? It's getting warm here. I'm near Buffalo, and we're supposed to go in the 80s today. I got my pool going.
It's supposed to be up to 50. Ann says, well, I'm going to go talk later, get hair done.
It's the live things.
Bye for now. Okay.
Okay, Ann.
Ann's my sister. Looks like you're sitting in a garage.
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm in a garage. I'm a garage person.
That's good.
You know what? If you're as much of a garage person as I am, in a few more years, you won't even be able to sit in your garage.
Yeah. Oh, it is packed. Yeah, this garage is 28 by 32, 2 stories tall, and I can't fit a car in it right now. And this wheeler's not even my wheeler. Mine are all outside in a shed, and then I have my side by side out behind the house.
What is it? A wheeler?
Yeah, well, we call it a four-wheeler.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it's a friend of mine's. I'm working on it. He drowned it, and I just did the third oil change on it. There was still water. I couldn't believe how much water came out of that engine.
Oh my!
It runs though. It runs pretty good. A little fart and sneezing here and there, but it runs. So he'll be happy. He'll get it back. I got to get rid of it though, so I can park my side by side inside. It's getting sapped on now. Yeah, but like I said, yeah, you're right though, the Grizz man. Pretty soon I won't be able to even walk in here.
Okay,
You
now
got-
you said Buffalo. Is that New York?
yeah. It's near Niagara Falls, Lake Erie. I'm Western New York, not upstate. Everybody calls it upstate. Upstate is Watertown or St. Lawrence area, I would say. This is Western New York. Yeah.
When I say
Yeah.
New York, they always think Chicago.
Yeah. I can be in PA in about an hour, in Ohio and almost the same. Because I'm near the southern end of Lake Erie, eastern end of Lake Erie.
We're getting some people. Dean, can you set your mic, further away from the something?
Oh, it's too loud?
Oh, when I talk, I can hear it coming back to me.
Oh, tell you what, I'll put the headphones on. It'll look a little funny, though. The wire will be hanging, but that should get rid of it. Sometimes I have this issue, sometimes I don't. So we're going to turn this off now. There you go. Now it should be completely gone. I just can't hear anything yet until I put these on.
I hear a little bit
Which one's which?
jumping back through Grizzlies.
Left, right. There we go. Is that better?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I can't hear anything. Hear me now. I'm coming beating back.
Yeah, I hear it's a little weird for me, but it's all right.
Don't hang yourself.
Yeah. That's the thing. I use a stereo receiver for sound, and I got 4 12-inch speakers in the garage and everything. It's just this thing thumps, but it's way the hell up there. I'll get an extension so then everybody complains about it. Dean, what the fuck's that wire hanging in your face?
It does look weird.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, and I stole these headphones from my wife.
It's the best time.
Yeah, they're actually noise canceling if I turn them on.
I've got this that's called TV Ears,
Oh wow.
and it's wireless to right here. I mean,
Yeah, short range. Yeah.
Face, but when I put it on, see, you can hardly see it.
Yeah.
But I don't have them on right now.
Yeah, I'll have to get some of them. Are they noise canceling too, or?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes. When I turn it on, it shuts the speaker off to the PC.
Yeah. Hey, I'm going to share a really cool invention with you guys because I don't care anymore. I've made so many of them, and I've tried to get them patented and shit like that, and it just never happens. A poor guy can't do it. Is what it is. It costs money to make money, or it takes money to make money. So, anyways, here's a really cool one. What I thought of, you're cutting your grass. The freaking lawnmower is loud as hell, right? Well, they make noise cancellation. The military's used it for years on helicopters. You can hear them coming, but you can't hear them going because they're blasting anti-noise behind them. It like the computer takes the noise that is coming into the microphone, and then it creates the cross wave, the anti, and it basically cancels out. So what you can do on a lawnmower is have that system on there with 2 speakers on the fender aiming at your head. So you won't have to wear headphones. Like other people will hear it, but you won't hear it. I think it'll work. I thought about that many years ago, and like I said, this is the second set I bought from my wife. The first noise canceling ones that I broke, they worked so well. They weren't even cups. They were just pads. And when you turned them on, I couldn't believe how quiet the lawnmower got. It was unbelievable. They weren't even muffs. They were just little pads. So you could hear outside noise, but then when you turned them on, it's gone or almost gone. I mean, really quieted down, that's for sure. So There you go. There's an invention. Somebody please make it. And when they make it, send me one. Because I know it's possible. Yeah. I was going to do it. I'm going to hack those headphones and I was going to try it because I did have a stereo on my lawnmower. I did. 2 speakers in the fenders.
I've been thinking about getting one of those robotic lawnmowers and they're completely silent. They don't make any noise. They don't take any electricity. They do put off some fertilizer.
Good.
Quality fertilizer, huh? That's good stuff. That's what it sounded like. It was getting funny. So okay, I'll come in because I could be a little raunchy. That's why I told people I'm not a. If I have 3 channels. Actually, I have 4 channels, but one of them I made for my wife, so that one's not coming up. But I made those are all 3 of my channels. The D Machine was the first one I made so I could comment, like Ann Fulton. I believe she made her channel just so she could comment. That's why I did mine, because I tried to comment on a video and I had something good to say, and I couldn't say it unless you have a channel. So I found out how to make one, and I made a channel just so I could comment. And then it's okay. I'm going to put a writing video up, and then I put a chemtrail video up too, and I got attacked for that video too. It was crazy. People are nuts, man. It's like, yo, that's not true. You know, that's bullshit. Then I told him, I say, hey, look, man, I grew up by the airport. I did. My dad used to take us. We could park the car in this one field, and you lay on the hood of the car back, when cars were actually made out of metal and shit. You could lay on the hood. 3 people could lay on the hood of the car with their backs on the windshield and look up at the sky, and the planes were only 100 feet above your head. It's like, wow, you feel your body shake and stuff. So I know about planes.
Okay.
Remember back in the day, you could do stuff like that? I got kicked off the runway when I was 14 years old. I was fishing. And I had to get across the creek, and I was fishing right by the runway tunnel over the creek. So I got my lure. 14 years old at 1976. And I got my $5 lure stuck in a tree. Now, that was 2 weeks allowance back then.
Oh,
So, yeah, I had to go across the creek to get it out. And the best way to do it was crawl under the fence, go across the runway, crawl under the fence, go get it out of the tree, come back. And on the way back, the security came and kicked us off. There was a couple of us there. But, you think right now we would have been shot up on the airport runway.
they'd put their knee on your neck.
Oh, yeah, yeah. There's a lot of stuff about that one I'm a conspiracy nut too. That's why I told people right off the bat, don't subscribe, and like Ann said, if you don't like it, don't come in. But I'm painfully honest to what I believe. Being an inventor, and certain things pan out and certain things, it's like, no, that's not physically possible. It just ain't gonna happen.
I didn't know how to do it or invent it or make a patent, but they've got heated steering wheels now.
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought of that. I thought of it years ago.
Yep, just like they have it on like snowmobiles. They had heated hand grips for such a long time, and heated thumb pad too.
Cool.
Yeah, my buddy had him on his wheeler, actually, his 4-wheeler. Like I said, we call the 4-wheelers wheelers. Because a little kid would say that, so we just changed it to wheelers.
Heated seats. And
Yeah.
Cooling seats. Now our car don't have cooling; they have heat.
Yeah, my wife's Subaru's got heated seats, and she says she loves it because it actually does your back too, not just the seat, your back as well, your lumbar area. She says she loves it. Actually feels good. I don't have them in my truck, but it's got a lot of heat.
But now that new car that we got, if the temperature is cool, it'll automatically turn it on.
Oh yeah. Now that's what I have in my. I have a 2004 Chevy that's loaded, and yeah, it's basically you can have passenger and driver, 2 different temperatures that blow out of the shit at you. One could have AC, one could have heat. But anyways, yeah, I just set the third.
About the heated seats.
Oh, the heated seats. Okay.
Not the air, the heated seats and the steering wheel.
Wow.
If the temperature is cool enough, it'll turn it on automatically.
That's cool.
So if you don't like that, you got to manually turn it off. Now, like today, it won't turn on, of course, too hot. But you could still turn it on if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, raise the temperature, lower the temperature, the setting to where it's going to go on. See, that's the thing. Like I said, that's what I was driving at. I have climate control. So if I set it at 74 and never touch anything, if it's cold out, it'll bring it up to that. If it's hot out, it'll bring it down to that. It'll always, yeah, it's a beautiful temperature too, man. I love it. 74 is perfect for me. I'm getting old. I don't have the white beard to prove it, but I'm getting old. We got the lack of hair, and it is kind of white. It's getting there.
But you're only 40.
No, I'm going to be 58 next month.
Oh my God, you're going to be. Hell, you're just a pup. I'm 60.
Yeah, that's what I figured that I would get that. It's like, damn it, I thought I'd be the old guy.
I'm 63. Grizz is 61, I think.
Yeah.
He'll soon be 62.
That's cool.
I quit having birthdays.
Hey,
Good idea. Me and Pam, we drove out and seen Grizz a year ago.
Yeah, last year he was right. He was over here sitting at my campfire.
Exactly.
now he's mountain time, right? Because he's 3 hours ahead of me. He's what is it, like 1 o'clock there? 1:20?
It's Pacific time here.
It's 7:30 for him.
Oh, that's right. Okay, we're ahead of him because he's mountain. I went
So
back.
you're 10:30, right?
Pardon?
You're 10:30. Will be.
Yeah, 10:20. Yeah,
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, it's Eastern. But yeah, he's mountain, so yeah. Well, not Pacific, right? Pacific is 4 hours, or is it 3 hours?
Oh, we're Pacific here.
Pacific, okay. Southern California?
Oregon.
Oregon, okay. That's better. You don't want to be in Southern California, that's for sure.
Yeah, California is a good state to be from.
Yeah.
When I say I mean far from.
Yeah. especially Silicon Valley. The land of the fruits. Yeah, it's the land of the fruits and nuts.
Yeah.
And we even know what we're talking about by fruits, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we drove over and seen Grizz, and then we went on over to Washington State and seen Rosanna. Wonderful lady.
Yeah, guys, man, you heard about the contact tracing thing that's coming, right? Or that they want contact tracing for the C virus thing.
No, tell me about it.
You never heard about some of that stuff that they want? They want you to have basically like a digital pass to say that you've had a vaccine or you've already had it, so you can't give it or get it again or something like that. And I was laid off for a long time, and I went back to work on a Monday, and then Tuesday they wanted to ship me out. I had to drive an hour one way. It's like I told the union hall that it's like, hey man, I'm getting old. I can't have a 13-hour day anymore, man. It's like it just kills me. It's ridiculous anyways if you. But anyways, they wanted me to sign some papers about the C thing. I can't really say it, or they're going to shut your video down. They do that. And but anyways, yeah, it's contact trace. Well, they might shut it down now for me saying that. They want to know what it is, who you were in contact with, and then who they were in contact with. It's like that old commercial. And then they tell two friends, and then they tell two friends. And so they want everybody like into this, I don't know, like into the Skynet, basically, It's crazy, guys. I'm sorry, but I'm a conspiracy nut. I'll stop now. But anyways, you get the point. Yeah. I walked off the job. I refused to sign the paper.
Oh my.
Yeah, because they're stripping our rights away is what's happening. Little by little, it's like the boiling frog thing, to where if you try to throw a frog in boiling water, it's going to fly right out. But if you slowly keep raising the temperature, he won't even know what's going on. Done.
Hello, Brian J. 1,
Chris?
2, 3, 4, 5, 8. He's from California.
California. Sorry, man.
You don't want to be. He wants to get out of that state bad.
Yeah, sorry about that, brother. He agrees too.
He'd want to go back. What state was he want to go back to, Kim? Do you remember? He's got property down on the south somewhere.
That sucks when you got nice property. That's another thing they're trying to do.
I had to sign a paper to go get my hair cut. I'm not for sure what it said. I didn't read it. I printed my name at the top, signed it at the bottom, and dated it, and that was it. It just, his regulations.
It was probably some signature deal saying that if by chance that you got it, the coronavirus, you could have sued them probably.
But they didn't take my temperature or anything.
That's funny. My buddy's girlfriend bought a thermometer and she took my temperature when I came over to their house, and I was laughing my ass off.
Well, Brian, you don't blame me for that, do you?
No, she can think the way she wants. But hey, I wanted to buy one of those infrared temperature things just for tuning up machines. You check the exhaust temperature on each cylinder, and you can tell if one's not working right.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Yeah, and they're not that expensive. They're like $40 at Harbor Freight. I know you guys all want the Harbor Freight if they're around there. Everybody does.
Grizz is a Harbor Freight guy.
Yeah,
not really. I do have a Harbor Freight sawmill, and I've got a few things from Harbor Freight, but I try not to shop Harbor Freight any more than I shop any other place that sells mainly Chinese.
Yeah. I try not to, but certain things it's like, man. Yeah. I'm only one-time use. Because I had.
I look at it as if there's no other way that I can afford it, and I never be able to afford it. Then yeah, I'll go to Harbor Freight.
Yeah, that's same here. I don't buy a lot there, but. Well, here's one thing that I thought was well worth it was I bought a 10-ton porta power where you got piston, you can all these adapters, you can bend shit with it. Well, I bought a brand new RZR, and like within a couple of weeks, I rolled it and bent the roll cage on it. And I looked up how much the roll cage would cost, and it's like, oh fuck! So I bought the 10-ton porta power. And we straightened the roll. Me and my buddy straightened the roll cage out, and so it paid for itself the first time used. And now I got one. The thing weighs like 100,000 pounds, but hey, the one time use, yeah, it paid for itself. I feel out of place. I don't have the beard, man.
Oh, you'll grow up one of these days.
Yeah, I've had them in the past, and if somebody scours a couple of my channels, you probably will see me with a beard in one of the channels. One of my videos anyways.
But now you're talking about them temperature things at the doctor's office and the hospital. They use the ear thing.
Oh yeah. They shank because that's your it's basically it's almost the same thing, but people use them for engines too. You just put the red dot on the exhaust pipe, and then you can, check the different temperatures between the cylinders and know if one's not working right.
Not firing pretty quick.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You'll see if one's colder than the other ones. I mean, yeah, she ain't firing. It's that one. It's that one that's causing a misfire.
Get on camera.
What?
Hey, there we go.
She's a mess, so I'm going to put her on camera.
Hi, Chris's wife.
Hello.
Hello.
Mine's not here, and she don't want to go on camera. She was once on one of my videos when I was smoking. I bought new tires for my side-by-side, so I figured I'd send out the old ones in glory. So I drove the machine right up to my truck, and I parked the nose onto the back tire of the truck. and I just sat there full throttle, and it was just smoke all over the place. And my wife comes home from shopping. She walks by, and I was live streaming it, and she walks by and she goes, "Loser."
Hey, speaking of getting tires for your side by side, I got a 6-wheeler here. Yeah, I wanna get some new tires for it, but I don't want to get the typical tires that go on them.
Oh, you could put anything you want on shit. Yeah. I usually always stay the right size.
Yeah, it's got to be the right diameter. You know, I
Yep.
need it is a 6x6. When you kick that in 6-wheel drive, yeah, it needs to be the right diameter. You know,
I bet you
but I would like to get some tires that would fit it that are like a mud and snow that you put on a light duty truck type of deal. My problem is that I'm running it with it is the rear 2 axles are like an 8 or 10-inch rim. See what I'm saying?
Oh, they're actually different rim sizes.
Yeah, the front two are like a 12-inch rim, and the back 4 rims are like they're like 2 inches smaller.
Small. Okay, so it's like a fatter tire, basically. They're like the same height, but it's just
Like
yeah,
the back
more
tires
rubber.
on what's on a 3-wheeler.
You know, I got a Polaris Scrambler, which is a sport on, shift on the fly 4-wheel drive thing, push button, Well, that one, that's that way too. My front tire is 20. I think the front tire is 22 and the back is 21, but they're the same rim size. It's just a different diameter tire. And it's really weird for being a 4-wheel drive. So there might be something to do with that. Maybe your front 2 tires aren't even driven, and it's actually only a
they're always in.
They're driven, yeah.
It's full-time 4-wheel drive. My front axle is always in, and the rear axle is always the middle axle is always in. The rear axle, when I put it, is what kicks in and out.
Oh, okay. So it so you can turn better if you turn that one off, so you only have the 4.
Yeah, I usually run it in the 4-wheel drive instead of the 6-wheel, because when I put it in the 6-wheel, you can't turn it. When I put it in the 6-wheel,
she wants to go straight.
But it's just going to plow it straight ahead.
That was the one thing I liked about the side by side I bought. I bought an RZR. It has it's turf mode, so it actually goes in 1-wheel drive for the back. One wheel peel, so it doesn't dig the grass up, because positive traction, when you're turning, one of them's got to go. The outside one's got to turn more revolutions than the inside one. Yeah, so one of them skids and it rips the grass up. So it was a really cool feature. And that, like you said, you can't turn if you're in the 6. She wants to go straight, man. Yeah, especially a skid steer.
I do a lot of driving with it on the pavement, because I live out in the country, and it's only like a mile from here to get off road and go for hundreds of miles. I got all place where I can run up here. But I do have the distance of I got to travel about an hour, about 1 mile on the pavement, and it just chews up these tires. So
Yeah.
I get a harder tire. I don't need the traction tires to stay like what they put on there.
Yeah. You know what I usually do is I just take the size of the tire. I go right to a general search. I use DuckDuckGo instead of Google. Fuck Google. But I just type in that tire size, and then you'd be surprised what you'll find just by going to tire size. That if you find that, exactly what it says on the tire, but then you'll see a different make. And yeah, you can put, as long as you got the right size, put anything on there. I use, a lot of people have matching tires. My front tires are different than the back tires on all my machines, because I don't think I need these fronts to be as aggressive as the backs are. So as long as they're the right size, you can do what you want, man.
Yeah,
I believe. Yeah. That's what and the right pressure. I tried to explain that to a few of my friends, because they put a sticker on four-wheelers that says tire inflation. Improper tire inflation can lead to loss of control. Loss of control can lead to serious injury or death. So, he goes, but the tire says it can take this many pounds. I know that's the manufacturer's maximum pressure. The machine says no matter what tire it is, this is the pressure they want. So for handling, yeah.
That's why they put it on there.
Yep, that's why they put that sticker on there, and it tells you it could lead to death. Yeah, loss of control can mean, serious injury or death. Yeah, so I that's the only thing I do. I got super aggressive back tires and mild knobbies on the front, and it runs really good like that. Because I mostly drive two-wheel drive too. Like you said, you only use that extra for when you're in the mud.
Yeah.
Oh, we got good mud up here, man. We have clay. You get stuck, you're stuck. I got a winch on there, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, I got a winch on this thing too. Yeah, we have clay here too.
That stuff is so sticky and so heavy.
I don't really go out anymore when it's muddy and nasty. I mean, I got arthritis pretty good, and just that damp weather really I get to hurt. Like we've had rain the last couple days again, and my body I can feel it.
Oh yeah, same here. I can tell when the low pressure's coming. I got some busted parts. Yeah, they swell up when the pressure drops. So you know it's gonna rain out soon. It's like, oh shit, my knee's killing me. It's gonna rain out.
Oh my.
Yeah.
So I wasn't reading the chats for a while.
It's kind of stopped.
Yeah. We just got Brian for the last 7 that I can see.
Brian's a great guy.
He's holding the fort down. It shows 6 watching and 10 thumbs up.
Brian doesn't understand the politics thing. He
No.
disagrees with my view.
Well, man, I could probably twirl some people's heads around with this shit. And they'd probably just look at me. It's like, that fucking guy's crazy. Why'd you let him on? I don't know. I ain't crazy.
And I always tell them that this is my channel, so I'm right.
Yep, you are. You are
And
right.
and I always say I'm an equal opportunity hater. I hate all politicians.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, I'm not racist. I hate everybody. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy, man. It's like the racism thing that they're pushing. See, I work in construction, and there's blacks, there's Hispanics, and there's white guys, and there's Native Americans. They're all like Native Americans are mostly iron workers because these guys are fearless, man. They really are. It's true. The stereotype about a Native American, they are brave. They're very brave. They don't fear. They're like one with Mother Earth, so they don't fear death. It's pretty cool. I like that. Like I said, but on the site, we all get along like we're just brothers, because we're union brothers, So the color doesn't matter. It's the character, right? It's what King said. The chicken's hungry.
Yeah.
You said you got a rooster?
I only have 2 roosters now. Yesterday we had 4.
Wow. Those things got to be, I mean, they just don't make noise on sunup, man. They do it all day long.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there's people. I live near farm country too. We get those giant tractors going down the road that take the whole freaking road. You have to actually pull on somebody's front lawn when one's coming at you because they're huge, man. I mean, they got freaking 10 tires on them. The whole road.
Simple Jones, welcome back.
Simple Jones.
Oh, Simple Jones. Well, that chicken's not laying. He's just walking around clucking like that.
He wants to join in on the conversation.
So, Brian and Grizz, just an update on our car. We had that camshaft sensor or something like that. We got all that fixed. They did it under warranty. No problem there. I got the vacuum lined up. That cost me $100.
Oh man.
I don't know if they scammed me on it. I don't know. That's what they said, so that's what I had done. Brian J., there wasn't a problem. It's just that light came on. So I took it in, and of course they didn't have the part, so they had to call me a week later, and they got the part. They did two things, and then they did my back end alignment. It said it was towed in this way. Now I'm exaggerating, but the tires come that way. Said it would wear out the tires.
Yeah, too much toe in will make them scuff. They'll actually won't even want to roll good. Then, like if you have too much positive camber would be, I think positive is the outward leaning of the top, and then negative camber is the inward leaning of the
I
top.
think that's what
Like how the tire goes down the road, you know, to where it. And then there's also casters to make the wheels, when you let go of the steering wheel, how it spins back to straight all the time, all on its own. That's like because the upper ball joint is slightly farther forward than the lower ball joint. So the tire always wants to, then when you let go of the wheel, it'll want to go straight.
they
Like a shopping cart, you know.
right. They didn't have a problem with the front end; it was the back end.
Yeah, that's weird. You know, now they got independent rear suspensions on cars, so there's a rear alignment as well. Now you ever see those guys with the small Hondas and stuff, and they got them squatted, and the freaking tires are like this. Oh, and they're like $300 a piece, and they're just killing them in like a couple 100 miles. It's like just for a look, and I think it looks stupid. Whenever I see one, I laugh at them. I roll down my window and I go, that's got to ride like your ass has got to be so sore. No suspension.
But I checked in on the warranty. It's bumper to bumper to 100,000 miles. And after 50,000, then it's a $50 deductible. Which, hell, that'd be cheap, you know, for some things. Are you confused, Dean? Uh-oh. No volume. You muted your mic.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, because I wanted to hear what was going on and without interrupting. So, yeah, the warranty shit. Yeah, I have no warranty on mine. I keep getting phone calls though. Your warranty is expired. Would you like to? It's like, did you know my truck? It's like, I got a 2004. It's like 16 years old. There is no warranty. It's like, dude,
Well,
it's a rust bucket. My
well,
leaf
this
spring.
car-
Yeah.
if there's a warranty, I'll get it.
Yeah.
Because there are way too many bells and whistles, and I don't know how to work on it.
That's what the dealer told me when I bought this. I bought it when it was only 2 years old, the truck, you know, and $10,000 was knocked off the original price in only 2 years. That's how they depreciate so fast. But anyways, get the extended warranty. He goes, you know, if your window cranks, your elect power windows fail, you know, and they could cost a big penny, you know. It's like, no, I don't want to pay extra, because what I do is I just keep using the windows so they don't freeze up. Keep rolling them up and down.
Oh, you're right.
So far so good. The AC
are
still
right.
works.
You need to run the back windows up and down ever so often.
Yep. Yeah, use them. Yeah, use them up and down so they don't freeze
That
up.
grease in there gets away from the gears.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, it lubricates it when you use it, you know. Otherwise, it just.
With that warranty outfit, well, you know, when they call me, they ask me, okay, well, what vehicle do you have? I always tell me, well, I got several of them. Which one do you want to? Which one's running on that? Well, you don't know. Well, I said, you must know which one it is, because you know who I am. You got my phone number, so you got to know what rig it is. So you tell me what rig is running out, and then we'll talk.
Yeah, you gotta love these scammer. Wow, that was a cool echo. Who did that? Oh, they're watching me again. Dude, yeah, you guys probably shouldn't have let me in here, man. I'm a targeted individual.
No, Dean, I'll tell you, if somebody comes in like you and you talk like you got some sense, you're welcome.
Cool.
In fact, I want you here, you know.
Okay, hey,
It's a lot easier than me just talking to the screen, you know.
hey, if I sound too silly and then start falling asleep, don't be afraid to kick me out. But don't ban me for life, though. That happened to this one guy, Wobbly Boost.
For me,
Yeah.
I don't ban very many people.
Yeah.
If they're a troll, they're out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, if they're a bad troll. Now, there's good trolls, too, that mess with bad people, which are cool.
Well, we got a good troll in here. Grizz is a troll.
Cool. A good troll. Oh, he's got the beard for it, too, but you're not small enough.
No, I'm not small enough.
No, hell, he's taller than I am.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, me, I'm only 5'9". I used to be 5'9.5", but I lost a half inch over the years.
Well, I come to find out that I'm not really overweight. I'm underweight. If I was small, I wouldn't be overweight.
It's perfect. Yeah, people tell me I'm a lightweight. I'm only 155, 160 pounds. It stays right around there. Shit, since I was out of high school. But people tell me it's like you're too thin. I said, no, you're just too fat.
I know.
We are what we are. That's all.
Well,
If
see,
nobody else likes it, fuck it. Yeah.
Here's the thing. You guys can exercise, eat right, do all that shit, and you're going to die anyhow.
Yep. You know what? I seen a sticker on the back of a van that had a whole bunch of stickers on it. And one of them said, eat right, stay fit, and you still die anyways.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, I do agree to eat within reason.
Yeah.
And I try to, but I'm not working, so I don't have the exercise I used to when I was working.
Yeah. You know what it is? What's good? And you know how the big thing about meat, fat, and stuff like that? That actually is good for you because the fat in meat and red meat and stuff like that is like they say it's like the protein building blocks for your cells. So that's not what makes you fat. It's the fucking bread now because it's all Monsanto. It's genetically modified. And bread sits in you like a rock, So like eating a sub every day, a sub sandwich, a big, full sub sandwich.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that'll gather. That's where it gathers on your waist. That's the I don't know. Yeah.
We're all going to die, but here's the part that you guys left on out.
Yeah. Meat cholesterol is
right. I don't want to die of colon cancer or some sick ass cancer like that.
Yeah, you'll get that from all the breads now.
But I mean, just like this here, I don't want to die of lung cancer on a ventilator and all that stuff. That's what I don't want to have to go on oxygen. I gotta quit this stuff. I know I'm going to die, but how do I want to die?
Yeah.
I just don't want to be a burden on someone else. I don't want somebody have to take care of me, wipe my butt, and all that.
Yep, I told my wife that too. I said, honey, if it comes down to where I'm terminal, don't worry about it. They ain't gonna suck your money out, suck the money out of you with me in a hospital. I'm not going to a hospital.
Me and Pam.
I won't kill myself or nothing like that. I'm not suicidal, but I'll find a way to where I'll just disappear. Die by
Me and my wife Pam, we went and got our will and everything, and did a living will, Well, I said, well, now I don't necessarily want to be put on life support, but I don't want to have to go in there and say, well, he sprung his ankle. He don't want to live like that. Put him down.
Well, I like what Simple Jones said. My wife said she noticed my love handles from across the room. Love at first sight.
There you go.
That's
Good
pretty
one.
good. Yeah. Yeah.
But, you know, I worked 40 years. It's not like I sat on my butt. And Grizz worked hard his life.
oh yeah.
And,
I'm ready to retire, man. I'm ready. It's like I don't want any more of the rat race.
Well, I retired 6 years ago. And I love it.
Yeah, basically I've been working since I was even 15, but 16 when I got my Social Security card, when I started paying into the rapers, the professional looters. Somebody sent me a picture. It shows like a bunch of people breaking into Walmart, and it said amateur looters, and then underneath there was a picture of like Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi and all the other bullshit people, and it says professional looters. Because they make, what do they make? Like $177,000 a year.
Oh, I
But
know.
yet they're worth $1 billion or something. It's like, what? How did you do that? It's like, shit. I make like 50 grand a year working, and
I seen
how
a
come
deal,
I don't have $1 million then?
I seen a deal that Michelle Obama was doing some kind of babysitting.
Babysitting.
When they was in office.
You mean Michael? That's Michael. It
Michelle.
really is. I'm sorry to the snowflakes. That's a man.
No, it's not.
Oh, well, did you hear about Joan Rivers? You guys know Joan
Anyhow, let
Rivers,
me
right?
tell you. But I heard, and I don't know if it's true, that she gets a check for $13,000, I think, a month
Jesus.
for retirement. Now I could be wrong. I don't know.
That's a nice chunk of change.
Now if I'm
13,000
wrong,
a month.
I
What's that?
apologize.
12 times 13. That's basically like what a sitting senator makes, around 150, 170,000 a year. Something like that. I'm trying to do the math before I get drunk. But anyways, man, I'm sorry, but Michelle is Michael. There's too much proof now. And Joan Rivers, you guys know Joan Rivers? You heard of her, right? Joan Rivers.
Yes.
I know she is.
She used to get a lot of plastic surgery to try to stay pretty and stuff. She has a daughter too, and her daughter basically disappeared. Now, Joan Rivers, one time somebody asked her, "What do you think about having the first gay president?" And Joan Rivers looks at the reporter and says, "Oh, we already have it with Obama. Michelle's a tranny. And then boom, she died 2 weeks later. Boom, she's dead. So it's like, I think it's true. I think Michelle is Michael.
Now we're down to 3 people.
Oh, I'm scaring them all away.
Yeah, you did.
I'll shut up.
You're okay.
Yeah.
I
I am making sense though, right? Kinda.
I disagree with you. Michelle is a woman.
Okay. I can take it.
I just gotta say this. I'm no Obama fan. I didn't care for Obama at all.
I voted for him 2
Is a man. Dean, I gotta say this. I think you watch too much social media.
I don't have a Facebook, only YouTube. Only YouTube.
That's where everybody on social media is using YouTube and taking the videos and putting that on their social media.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay. I get haters all the time. Every one of the time I go live stream, there's a thumb down right away. Somebody doesn't like me, and I don't care. I'm not here for money anyways.
I have a Yahoo account. So when I open up my Yahoo, there's always news on there.
Oh, okay.
That's where I get a lot of my information.
Yeah.
And you don't want to look at Fox.
I started with Yahoo. I think my first email which is I don't think is around anymore. I used to use Yahoo for my password because I got into it, and then all of a sudden there's this company called Yahoo. It's like, what the hell? They stole my password, man. Made a company out of it. It was like back in '95 when I made an email. First computer. It cost a fortune.
I have a Yahoo account that I use all the time
Yeah, I don't anymore.
to do YouTube and get monetized. I had to do a Gmail.
Oh, yeah. That's how they told me. YouTube told me I made a Gmail for my phone. I had to make it for the phone. So then I used it for YouTube. Now
So-
I got 2 Gmails now.
So I have a Gmail account that I never use. So every once in a while, I'll open it up and delete everything.
Oh shit, I got like 4,000 emails on
We got a local news,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden they quit doing it every day. Well, they have an online newspaper that said sign up, and I accidentally signed up for Facebook.
Oh man.
I got it deleted.
But it's there forever. Once it's on the internet, it never goes away. Somebody has a copy.
I know, but
Yeah.
I deleted it. It takes 30 days to delete it.
Wow. That's bullshit, ain't it? It's just like letting a prisoner out of prison, like getting pardoned because they actually found out he was innocent. Why does it have to take so long? Let him the fuck out. Push the button on the computer. Done. Just like our banking is, Isn't that nuts, guys? It's like, yeah, 30 days to delete something? Come on. It's
Right.
electronic.
Well, as long as I don't sign back in, then it will be deleted in 30 days.
Oh, but if you sign back in, it's like reactivated, right?
Yeah.
Catch 22.
Yes.
Just like, yeah, like updating. You got to make sure you uncheck the box for McAfee antivirus. Otherwise, you're going to get it.
And man, there was a big series of shit that I had to do to delete that.
Yeah, they make it hard. And somebody still has it. I mean, the NSA has everything. So,
Oh
it's
yeah,
all-
it's
yeah.
still there.
People say they call it you can go on the internet and it's like they call it the Wayback Machine, and you can find stuff that's been deleted, but it's really still there. You just got to find the right way to get to it. Yeah, like mine, I couldn't believe somebody looked me up once and said that I was a registered nurse in Washington, D.C. And it's like, that's not me. That was my aunt. It's like, I ain't no fucking nurse and I don't live in DC. I never was there. Check my phone tracking. I never was there. Shit, I went to Florida once. That's as far as I went. Back in '87. And I got kicked out of Broward County too. Disorderly conduct. You can imagine.
I have been to Florida a few times. And one time I went to Florida and they stole my credit card.
Oh, shit.
They stole my number out of my pocket.
Jesus. Oh, yeah. Back then, yeah. You just needed the number and stuff. Now
They
you
can
need that
still do it.
code. Now you need to use that little code that's on the back and stuff. And they try to verify.
Now I've got billfolders that's got aluminum in it.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll tell you something else that's spooky. These cars don't have keys anymore. They have a fob.
Yep.
Okay, so you go to a motel and park your car. If they want to, they can walk by your room and find the code from your fob and steal your car.
I believe so.
So
Yeah, same like the enhanced license. They give you this a sleeve that it goes in so it can't be read.
I've got one of them, or you can just wrap it in a piece of aluminum foil at night.
Yeah, in a Faraday cage. Hey, you know what? I didn't believe in that shit before. Well, as much until I bought a safe for the old bang bangs, the boomsticks. And then plus to put personal things in there that I don't want to be destroyed. So I knew it was like fireproof for a certain many hours. I open the door and I look on it, it says EMP protected. It's a Faraday cage. So you could put electronics in there. And if there's like a solar flare or military EMP, EMP is a electrical magnetic pulse. And it could just like people fishing for your numbers, like you said, walking by the hotel room, you got the fob in the room and they can actually get the code, but the safe is protected from that happening.
And they claim when you get out of your car, not to use your fob to lock your car. Ours has got a push button on the handle.
Yeah, got mine right here.
Right? That's right.
I hate the panic button. If you accidentally push that thing, we don't need it. It's like, that sucks. I woke up, I fell asleep with my keys in my pocket one night at fucking 2:30 in the morning. I roll over and all of a sudden, I go running outside. It's like, how do you turn this thing off?
Wait a minute. In a minute, it'll shut itself off.
Yeah. I went out there. I ran out in my fucking pajamas and shit and stuck the key in there and turned it on, turned the truck on to get it to turn off. And all you had to do is push the button again.
So now
I didn't know. The truck was new to me. I never had an alarm built in and stuff, I was like, damn. 2:30 in the morning. And the thing's got two horns on it. It's a Chevy pickup, so it's loud.
Oh man, I'm reading some of my comments that were held for a review here that I just got on my BlackBerry video. People don't understand the difference between farm blackberries and the blackberries that grow in the wild.
Oh, I got them around my yard too.
These people are want me to instead of spraying them and destroying them, they want me to go out there and dig them on up and sell them on eBay for $10 or something. I'm like, that won't get rid of them.
No, yeah, they just keep growing. Yeah, one berry drops, it drops a lot of seeds.
Yeah.
I got raspberries too. They're actually right now they're starting to plump up. They're almost in season, and then the blackberries come after.
I've got this trumpet vine, man. It goes everywhere.
Trumpet vine? Oh, yeah. They drag tree branches down in my yard. Vines will go up the tree and pull it down.
Well, I got one vine going on out here. Most people hate it and would destroy it. I love it. I got one vine going on up here that's 30 feet tall. Poison oak.
Oh my God.
Jesus. They look nice, but
I love having poison oak up in my hillside. I really do. That keeps the people from the campground across the street wanting to go hiking on my property.
yeah, it's like, hey, don't go over there, man. Poison oak.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Like I said, the raspberries, they and blackberries, they're like weeds, man. They just
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, and the raspberries are awesome for that purpose, to where people won't want to walk through them because they're going to get torn up. They are so prickly. Like when I cut the grass, they grab onto my shirt, almost pull me off the tractor.
But
they're delicious.
Trumpet vines, they pop up 30 foot away.
When I first got this place here, Kim, it was covered. My yard out here is everything that you see out there, that you seen up here. This is all covered with alders and blackberries. Okay. I tried to take a riding lawnmower to mow the blackberries down. I literally was driving up on top of the blackberries where the were off the ground.
Oh, Jesus. Those are stout bushes. That's when you need a 24 horse fucking lawnmower.
Yeah. This was just a little 12 horse. I mean, it was a light duty.
Yeah. Yeah, I use a zero turn, but then I have an old Toro wheel horse that I'll go through. I got some woods too, and there's paths in there. And so I go in there and mow down the middle of the path, you know. Now it's overgrown. I gotta pull the old wheel horse out and see if the battery's dead. But the zero turn, holy crap, you want to cut grass? That's the way to go. So much
I have a
faster.
small yard, so I have to push mine. I've got one of them with the big wheel on the back. Them are
Oh,
nice.
yeah. Yeah, they're easier. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why they didn't put 4 big wheels on them things to make them roll easier. You know?
Oh, you could.
Yeah.
The big wheel on the back lets you turn it easier.
Yeah.
You just push down and it turns.
That reminds me, I got to go back to Home Depot. I bought a Ryobi 40-volt cordless electric trim mower. It's 20-inch or whatever, 21, something like that. And the son of a bitch is already dead after 3 times use. And I looked it up online, and there's all kinds of things, but not for the model I got. So I got to take it back. I only had it for 2 months, you know.
Wow.
It's like 3. And it's only for just a little trim around my pool and garden and crap, you know. The rest of the thing, I use the giant zero turn that goes everywhere, you know. Those things are phenomenal. You don't even have to weed whack. But, you know, this the skinny spots, you can't fit 52 inches. Okay, you stick 20 inches in there. Oh, that was bad, wasn't it? Sorry, ladies. No pun intended.
Hello, Aaron.
Aaron Gamer Doom.
He is a good supporter. I'll tell you what, that man, he always comments on my videos, live stream. I appreciate it, Aaron.
Gamers.
He's
My
a
son's a
gamer.
gamer. My son's a gamer. I started out as a gamer back in Duke Nukem and Doom and Quake, and yeah, Duke Nukem was the best one, man. That one cracked me up. I couldn't stop playing it. Yeah, I'm an old fucker. I don't play games anymore.
Yeah, I'm
Last
an
one,
old fucker too. I used to play tic-tac-toe a lot.
Tic-tac-toe. I used to play the one Battlefield. That was fun. But you know what?
Oh, that was a fun game.
Yeah.
There's,
Yeah. Very realistic.
there's a link to Aaron's channel. Please check him out.
Alrighty. I
Have
saved
you ever
up
played
there.
Risk?
Risk?
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple times with my brother. That's the board game. Yeah.
Yeah. I always enjoyed playing that. And that game is, I mean, we'd play that for months on end. On one game, and we'd be playing it for several months.
Yeah, it's all about control. That's what's going on. It teaches you what goes on in the world. It's all about control
Yeah.
of territory.
I used to
Check out
play
Gamer's
American
channel.
Army. We had a blast playing that. Well, you can't do that anymore because
Call
there's
of Duty.
these people that owns the server. So when you go in to their server, boom, you're out of there.
Oh, Aaron's got a shit ton of subs. 2,046.
I did.
2,460, I should say. I played Call of Duty once or twice. That one's really realistic.
I used to have the disc for Call of Duty. I don't know where it went. Somebody needed it more than I did, I guess.
He's got a lot of subs. I'll give him one more. Yeah.
There you go. That's what we're shooting for.
My first channel, I think I subbed to well over 400 people on the first channel. The second one, I'm probably over 200. And then my third channel, maybe about 10 or 12 now, because I don't go on it much. I only made it so I can use StreamYards for the free time, 20 hours. So I made another channel. So I'll go. That's the WFO2 one.
I have 2 channels, but my other channel I don't do anything with it. I like I said, I had to have a Gmail so I could get monetized on this channel. So I thought, well, I've got it. I might as well make a channel.
How many you got?
So I put a few videos on there just so it had videos.
Let's try one out. There we are. Wow, you got 1,620 plus.
Right?
I gave you 3 of them. No, I gave you 2 more today. I already was subbed to you. That's how your live stream popped up, because I was already subbed.
And I thank you.
Yeah, because you subbed to me and I saw it in my notifications.
Well, Kim's got like 75 subs from me.
So yeah, you got that many channels. Oh, from the people you know. That's cool. You almost had me.
When I'm bored and I'm not doing anything, I try to visit other live streams, and I don't do the sub for sub thing. I will look at somebody's channel. This is how I do it. I'll look at somebody's channel and I'll sub to them. Then I'll come out of there and go back to the chat and say hi to that person. Okay. Now, that's up to them. If they want to sub me, that's great.
Yeah.
But I sub them.
Yeah. Yeah. Like what did she, who was that again? Like Ann said before, if they don't like it, they want sub.
Right.
I need a handlebar mustache. I think what I need is a mustache wax.
Holy crap. Look at that thing.
Ain't that something?
You got a built-in filter too, you know. You don't need a mask. You just wrap it around your face. Spray a little 2-stroke oil on it.
Chris looks like that guy on the cartoon.
Yosemite Sam?
Exactly. That's it. That's the name I was looking for.
Oh, did you see they wanted to take, somebody put a video out, the Bugs Bunny cartoons, Elmer Fudd, his shotgun is being replaced with a sickle. And he's got like a Russian uniform on too. It's hilarious. It's like what they're trying to do to us. The propaganda is crazy. I love the Elmer Fudd cartoons. Back in the day when the cartoons were they were violent, but they were still kind of funny and they were not political, you know. Now, yeah, now they're making them political.
Road Runner.
They weren't blood and guts violent. You know, cartoons now have got so much more graphic than what, you know, the Yosemite Sam and all that stuff was. I mean, you knew it was all fictional.
Yeah,
And I don't think it did encourage people to go out there and do bodily harm. It's this newer stuff that they're doing that I think people get desensitized.
And Simple Jones says, Mr. Magoo. Yeah, I love that guy.
Oh, Mr. Magoo. Yeah. I love that one. Yeah.
He was driving.
He couldn't see even though he had a monocle.
Exactly.
That was a funny one. There was one, Wacky Races too, or something like that. I remember that. That was a good one too. Dick Dastardly and Mutsy the dog, and I don't know. There's all kinds of stuff. And then they also
always like to watch that one dog. He was always begging for a dog biscuit.
Oh yeah.
He'd eat it and go, "Ooh, ooh," and he'd jump up in the air, and then he'd float down. You know.
Yeah.
I know you know who I'm talking about, but I can't.
Scooby-Doo?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't Scooby-Doo.
No. I think that was Mutsy or something like that. Dick Dastardly dog. If you go,
Could have
do
been.
anything. I think that was the one. Mutzi? No.
And
It was a light brown dog, had a collar on it.
correct.
And yeah, I think it went like a weird noise. Yeah, and yeah, would have it, and then usually you said just float down like a leaf. That was neat stuff. Mr. Magoo. All right. I'm going to mute for a second. I have to go outside to water a tree.
I understand. That's what I had to do earlier.
Actually, no, I'm going to go and spray some weed killer around the pool. I pretend I'm looking at the water. Nobody knows I'm peeing. Why is he looking at the water all day? It's getting very clear. Yeah. After spending like 100 and something bucks on fixing my filter because I was too dumb to put it in and it blew up. It froze, cracked.
The filter's cracked.
It was. I bought a new. It was the, what do they call it? The filter housing or whatever. The
Yeah.
base. Yeah, the base blew out. You know, it was drained and everything like that, but I guess there was still like a bowl of water at the bottom because I didn't tip it.
He's down in there.
Yeah. Well, most of the time I just totally drain it, clean it, and I bring it in my garage. It's dry as a popcorn fart, you know. But this time, nah, I was done.
It's a small pool. Okay.
Yeah, just an above ground pool, so I can, you know, if the filter's empty, I can actually carry it. You know, it's not that heavy when it's empty. Full, forget it.
We have a hot tub,
Ah, okay.
and I think sometimes they're more expensive than a pool.
Yeah, in chemicals for me to run the pool, the chemicals is about $100 a year, so it's not too bad, you know. Electricity, on the other hand, well, you know, you got to run the filter. And
Yeah,
does-
I don't keep track of how much I pay,
yeah.
but I use 3 different chemicals all the time. The chlorine, the Spall Up, and the Bright and Clear.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, like algicide, chlorine, and sometimes you got to add pH plus, pH rise.
Well, that is the Spall Up.
Oh, okay. It's basically baking soda. It really is. It's basically baking soda.
Right.
So if you don't have pH rise, yeah, you can throw baking soda in your pool.
Yeah, I still use it. We used to test it. We don't test it anymore. We just do it.
Yeah. I use the DE filter. Basically, it's diatomaceous earth. And it works so much better than sand. It traps finer particles. And they say you could actually eat the stuff, though I don't want to. So my father. Yeah,
They do make the stuff that's to eat is a food grade. The DE that they put in filters is not a food grade.
yeah, okay. Cool. I'm glad to see somebody that knows more than I did on that one. Thanks. Seriously, I love knowledge.
Now, here's something else on that DE. If you got problems with fleas, ticks, or whatever in your front yard, backyard, or whatever, take that. You can buy it at the feed stores and stuff. I mean, I get it from my feed store here. And you can sprinkle that around your yard. The thing is, it kills all bugs,
Wow.
including
it's
the
safe.
guys you want.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You don't want to kill the bees and shit.
Right.
Maybe ground bees. Man, the one time the first time cutting the grass out here, I drove over one. I didn't know, you know, and I come back for another pass and I see this swarm coming out of the ground. It's like, holy crap. What is that? It was right by my gas meter. So the natural gas meter, I poured gasoline down the hole, but I didn't light it on fire. I just poured gasoline down the hole and put a rock on top. And then I continued cutting the grass.
Well, DE is like really fine glass that's been broken on.
Yeah, it is. It's such a fine light powder.
Yeah, being it's like glass, so it is some type of glass from what I understand. I'm not sure on that. Don't quote me on that, but it cuts up the bugs when they crawl over it.
Oh, that's what I heard. But not as dangerous as asbestos.
I,
Right.
Yeah.
I had trouble with ants, and I would get them in the dishwasher, and then
Oh,
later I seen them in the hot tub, not in the hot tub, but underneath. And I
yeah.
looked online, and I just used borax,
Hmm.
and you pour borax and let them alone, and they'll eat it and take it back to their. I don't have ants now. Knock
It
on wood,
works.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen any. It took a couple weeks now.
You know that town where they mined borax at. Yeah, I think of the town. I think it's in California. Anyway, that community, they have absolutely no insects at all in that community.
Whoa. You need bees, though. We need bees. Don't kill the bees. I found it like those wood boring bees. They always go for your deck for some reason. Even pressure treated wood, they're gonna bore a hole in it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I found the only thing I looked it up online, and it was the stuff called Seven Dust. It used to be 7% something. Now it's only 5%, but it's still called Seven. That's the actual name of it, Seven. And that works. That gets rid of the wood boring bees. You just put what I do is I take some with a rubber, like a gas line or something like that, and I put it in a tube, and I stick it in a hole, and I go poof, and blow it in there, and they're gone. But then I found out those are beneficial for pollinating trees, apple trees, cherry trees. So I try not to kill them anymore. I just plug the holes, and hopefully they leave.
It we're getting close enough now. I don't care if people know. I just didn't want to blow it out of proportion. But we're going to see water bug.
Mm-hmm.
I I got a hold of him on our way down. We're going to meet up at a Cracker Barrel.
Oh, cool.
It's only like 10 or 12 miles from his house,
Mm-hmm.
and it's right close to the interstate. So on the way down, we're gonna try to meet.
Yeah. No, I like his content. I mean, I still watch his content. I mean,
Oh, he'll get on there and he'll have 200 people watching his live stream.
mhm. I like his content. The videos that he puts on out. I don't watch all of his videos, but I watch a number of them. He puts out really good content. I
Oh,
don't have any hate towards him or anything. It's just, I feel like, well, it's probably best if I stay away.
I yeah, I watch him every once in a while, but I don't I don't try to argue with him. He's a Trumper, so
Oh, yeah.
we just leave that alone.
Hmm.
But I think it'd be good. I've been trying to meet people.
Hmm.
But okay, just like you, I met you a year ago. You don't look any different to me in live than here.
Yeah. Well, I don't wear a costume if that's what you're insinuating.
No. Welcome back, Dean.
So I just went out there and I had a package on my porch. Remember, I told you I let the pool filter blow up, and so I had to replace the base. It's a big plastic part. It costs like $130. Well, I tried ordering one online, and it told me that it failed. So I actually called the place, and ordered one on the phone and told the woman what I did. So I said, I don't want two of them. Make sure that the other one didn't go through because it told me it failed. Well, I ended up getting a response on the email that it went through. So I tried calling the place. I spent 6 hours trying to call this place, being on hold. They kicked me out. I go back on. They kick me out. I go back on. So after a while, I said, well, fuck this. I'm calling Visa, the card that I use. And I called Visa and they canceled one of them. They go, we'll cancel your first one that you said failed, because I told the lady, I said, look, I got a confirmation email and they gave me 2 confirmation numbers. That means I'm getting 2 of these things because they're 2 different order numbers. And so she canceled the first one. And then, well, guess what? I got the other one yesterday, the first one, and then one just came today. So, but I'm only paying for one because Visa canceled payment. But I can't believe they still sent it. I even emailed the company too. I emailed them, that, hey, you're sending me 2. I only want 1. It's like, I only need 1. So now I got another spare one so I can let the filter blow up again next year if I want.
I ordered a carburetor for my Troy-Bilt rototiller out here, and they sent me. They'll say that it didn't go through. I mean, they tried to deliver it, but it couldn't deliver to my address or something.
Yeah,
some stupid reason. And so they said that they would try again by June 3rd. June 3rd came and went. So I called them up. I said, I still haven't got it. So they said that they would put on out the order. They'd send me my money that I'd need to reorder. And they haven't reordered yet because my wife and daughter went to the post office yesterday. And there's we have to wait until they're open in order to go in and pick up packages. And there's a notice that there's a package to be picked up. I'm like, oh boy. Well, I wonder if they said it. Amazon has already told me that they reversed my money. And I'm wondering, I hope they haven't. Now I got to pay it back. And by the way, it's not Amazon's fault, and it's not the company that I bought the carburetor's fault. It was the Postal Service's fault.
Mine was a customer service fault because I tried for 6 hours. It was like on the hour. I would call them. I'd be on hold for 30 minutes. And then boom, it just disappears, hangs up. I kept trying and trying. Yeah. And it's like, well, you lose. I'm calling Visa now. It's like I had enough, after 6 hours. Okay. I'm calling Visa and I'm canceling payment. And they did do it. Well, she said she did. But like I said, I still have 2 of them now. What just came? It's like nice. Yeah. Well, anyways, I got it for free. I ain't sending it back unless they send me a sticker that's already paid for. I'd send it back. I would, I'm not a thief. Yeah, not a professional looter.
There you go.
It was funny when I was talking to the Visa lady, the person, the customer service at Visa. I said there was another order I made for around 500 and something. I told her the actual cost, and she goes, Optics Planet. And I said, yep. I said, that's legit. I do want that. And I bought a day-night vision scope for a rifle. It's really cool. It records video. It's got, I don't care for Wi-Fi and GPS because you could GPS your coordinates with the picture you take,
Did you see one video that colored woman that saw her high school kid son said that he wanted to go to one of the protests, and she said, no, you're going to school. Later on, she sees him, on camera, sees her son on camera, and he's got a rock in his hand, and these people have been throwing rocks at the police and stuff. She goes on down there, they catch her on video, and she's pissed.
Oh, yeah, did she grab him by the ear?
They didn't recognize it because of his pants. His son's wearing a mask. He's 17 years old. He's wearing a mask. All they can see is his eyes. She makes eye contact with him, and he knows he's in trouble. Man, she went after him. She was knocking him up to one side of the street, down the other, in front of all protesters and stuff. It was hilarious.
I think I seen that. I love that when moms take action.
Never mind the MasterCard. Call out the moms.
Yeah, call it the moms. I'll grab their ears. Come here. You're coming home now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love that stuff. My mom was tough too, man. I mean, my mom had an oak yardstick. That meant business, man.
You know,
I see the woman on an interview afterwards. They were asking her what was going through her head and what if she was worried about any repercussions or anything. She says, "Well, the only thing I'm worried about is what the preacher's going to say to me when he sees me."
you know, the worst thing that bothered me, Mom would slap me. That didn't bother me, but do it in front of my friends. That
Oh yeah,
bothered me.
that's embarrassing. Yeah, they know it too.
Did
Your
I?
kids knew it.
Did I have it coming? Oh yeah.
Yeah, my dad. We never had like the official beatings. You know, where they put you over the knee and spank. It's usually just one strike to let you know. It's like, hey, you're doing something wrong here. One smack. Like my father, you wouldn't know it'd be an hour later. Like, say I'm picking on my sister, right? And he don't like that. So, but I'm not by him. But if I walk by him and he's sitting there on the couch, all of a sudden I get punched in the leg, get a Charlie horse. I go, oh, what was that for? You don't pick on your sister like that. It was an hour earlier. So that was cool though. It's like, you know, at least they gave us the reason. And I taught my kids too. I never had to beat my kid. I kicked him in the ass once and I told him why. I said, you treat your grandparents nice, man. You don't talk like that to them. You know, and it didn't hurt him. You know, it's just a tap, you know. But he started crying because it was more the thought than the physical pain.
Right.
So you don't need the physical pain, actually. He's got to give him the thought. Yeah, and that's what it was, you know.
My stepdad with his first wife. Go ahead, Kim.
Dad would not do anything to us in public. If we was doing something wrong, he'd snap his fingers and point at you. Okay, so you quit right then, everything was forgiven. You did it again when you got home, you got your butt tore up.
Yeah, that was the thing. Yeah, I had that in my thoughts too. If I did something wrong when I'm out, my father gives me that look, and it's like, oh boy, he's not going to forget. And like, so it's like you would try to stay away as long as possible, because when you walk by him, bam, right in the leg.
Well, like I said, you get that snap, then fingers snap, point the finger, and like I said, you quit, and everything was fine.
Yeah, but when you got home,
well, if you did it again, yeah.
Yeah, I keep getting. I'm gonna post your link in the Hangouts, so we might get at least another guy coming in. Is another good guy to talk to, John Charles. I've been talking to him for years now. He's from Michigan, but he lives in Poland now.
Wow.
Yeah, he married a Polish girl. They moved there, and you know what? Poland's like doing really good, man. They like shut down the illegal immigration thing.
Grizz, you started to say something, and I
was saying with my stepdad, before him and my mom got hooked on up, when my stepdad was married to his first wife Donna wouldn't spank the kids. He would line up all four of the kids in the living room, so when Dad would get on home, she'd say, "I want you to spank them. This one did this one did this one did this, and this one did this." Dad got tired of always being the bad guy. Every time he'd get home, she would have the kids all lined up and ready to be spanked. Dad got tired of it. And Donna went through his spill. This one did this, all down the line. Dad grabbed a hold of Barbara, his oldest daughter, by the ear, marched her into the bathroom, slammed the door shut, locked it. Then he turned to Barbara. He says, as he was taking off his belt, he says, "You better scream every time I hit this toilet seat." And he proceeded to beat the hell out of the toilet seat, spanking it, with Barbara, screaming them the whole time like she was being spanked. But she was laughing so hard she had crocodile tears running down her eyes. As Don is beating on the door, "You're gonna kill her! You're gonna kill her!" She never learned about to be spanked ever again.
I heard a story, something like that. We had a principal. He'd take the girls, or whoever, and he hit his leg. He said, "Now, you cry, or you're going to get it." And they'd cry, and he just beat the heck out of his leg. And they'd come out just crying and whimpering, carrying on. He never touched it.
Yeah.
But it made a believer of the others.
Because other students, yep.
I believe Johnny stopped in. Because the number just went up to 4. There'll be a text in there. Yeah, he's a good dude to talk to. Another older gentleman that's got a couple years on me. Only a couple, though. Like you guys. It's only a couple. Few. I think. I don't see it yet, but he should comment. He's not shy.
I was just looking to see how much it was charging. And after pulling out in the car, put dropping the roosters.
Okay.
The
Yeah,
battery
I
was
remember now.
Young Charles.
There he is. Hey, Johnny.
Okay,
Yeah,
now
John, he's a good guy, man.
will he want to come up?
He could. Hey, Johnny, if you want to come in, he'll post you a link, but you got to tell him, though, because he doesn't want it up there for everybody. Right? Do I get it? I got it, Kim, right? Yeah. I understood, too. You know what I did? I made sure I had everything ready. I turned my volume down, because if I don't do that, it's going to be really bad. I had to mute the actual stream and then sign into StreamYard. Otherwise, it echoes like crazy.
So, John, when you're ready, I'll post the link. We haven't had any trouble today.
Yeah, no, yeah. There's only what it still only shows one thumb down. It was probably somebody that doesn't like me.
Okay.
Like I said, I speak my mind, man.
There's a link, John. When you come in the basement, then I'll delete this.
Yeah, he can go on, for a while, I talked to him on Hangouts all the time, and then all of a sudden it wouldn't work on Hangouts, but he was able to come in my StreamYard, which was really weird, man, how they blocking people from communicating. So, but he said he got that issue fixed, and we should see him probably. It'll take a little bit, though. Probably got to let the dog out to pee first. Got to let the doggy out.
I think if you put somebody if you block somebody on YouTube accidentally, it doesn't always do it, but sometimes it'll put them into your Google block.
Ah, see, that's what happened with it.
You can unblock them from YouTube, and then they'll say, "Oh well, I still can't chat." But if they're blocked in the Google end of it, which Hangouts is associated with Google, so some go into your Google settings and look for your block list there too.
Ah, yeah, because like I said, I talked to another guy that live streams all the time from Australia. His name is Wobbly Boost. Well, that's his channel name. And he's a pretty cool dude. And he's fun. And I've talked on her before, but the one time, I guess I was a little obnoxious. I wouldn't, or rude. I could say rude. I didn't shut up, And he blocked me, but he pushed the wrong block. It was like a permanent block. So he keeps telling me, say, "Hey, D Machine," because I'm in the chat, right? He says, "Come on in, join the panel." And I go and try, and StreamYard says, "You're blocked." So I keep saying that. I'm still blocked, dude. So I created another channel, and I went on his stream a couple days ago with a new channel.
That's a different issue with StreamYard. With StreamYard, you go in your settings on StreamYard, there's a settings where it blocks your email.
Okay.
Yeah, see, I made a new email in order to do it.
Right.
get-
So
I-
he go into his set. He needs to go into settings. He booted you off the panel, and he had a set for block. So when he booted you off the panel, he blocked you.
Okay.
If you boot somebody, depending, and you have a choice in the settings of whether you want to block them permanently or if you're just kicking them off the panel.
All right, so he's got to go into the settings. All right, we'll tell him that because usually he's hammered when he does it. He won't remember.
Give me something weird thing. Giving me some weird thing.
Oh! It means it's not working. It's StreamYard though, John.
Yeah, you click on that. Okay, now he's got it.
Got it. All right, cool.
Okay.
Just takes a little bit. That's all. Well, it's overseas, so sometimes he's going to freeze up, and his video is probably going to be a little blurry. You know, like an old black and white TV, but it's not bad. Quality.
There he is.
Yeah.
Freeze up.
One more. I'm having one more. There he is, John.
And
Howdy.
All right.
video
there
is like old black and white TV. It's not bad.
Hold on, let me shut off the audio on what you call it.
Yeah, that's what I have to. Yeah, I'm trying to do that now before I even come on. I shut all the other audio off and turn it down.
Yeah.
Welcome, John Charles.
Hey guys,
Cheers, brother.
what's up? Thanks for letting me in.
You're
Well,
quite
you're
okay.
part of the old fart club.
You've only got 24 supporters. We'll fix that.
You know what? I don't even know if I subscribed to you, John. I talked to you for like 5
That
years.
doesn't matter. I don't have shit there anyway, Dean.
Yeah. It does. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Same with me. I don't care either.
don't
You don't have to subscribe to me.
I don't play with you.
Yeah, I'm only here so I can talk to you people.
Yeah, but you might as well get some.
As long as we can, as long as we can communicate, hey, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm a slow typer. By the time I'm done typing my sentence, nobody even knows what I'm talking about. And people go, "What are you talking about, Dean?" It's like, fuck. You know, it's like
A little
it
bit
was
of lag.
5 minutes ago.
There's the link. There's only 3 people in here. So it's
Yeah, I'm
you,
showing 3 again.
but anyhow, there's his link.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm having a connection to it.
yeah, we're overseas, man.
It's glitching on my end.
Yeah.
Right.
It could be like the Sheriff Stingray watching me.
Always
They took the Hangouts away. That was the easiest thing coming and going back in the day. Now they got this StreamYard. Well, it's only 20 hours a month.
Yeah, like I said, that's another reason I made a second channel.
This works.
So I get 40 hours a month now, but nobody
Yeah,
knows
yeah.
nobody knows WFO2 yet. So, oh yeah, Kim and Grizz. In case you're wondering, WFO means wide effing open, full throttle. That's all. No, I'm done.
Okay, I didn't quite hear it now. What was that?
Oh, the WFO, if you're wondering, the initials WFO is wide effing open. Wide fucking open. Full throttle. That's right. I'm not hold. Yeah, I don't hold nothing back. You know, that's how I ride too. I've been a snowmobiler, motorcycle. And now I got the side by sides, and I always put that thing right to the floor. Let's see how fast this some bitch you go.
Yeah, without killing yourself.
Yeah. Well, that's why I got a roll cage now.
There There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, I'm done.
That'll
I'm
work.
dumb tumbling.
John, I'm gonna put you on the big screen so I can see you
Okay.
just for a little bit.
All right. Cool.
You're
The
cool.
one night,
You can see my patch here. I got a piece of leg on my.
a patch, yeah. Which is so cool that you don't care. That's great, man. I love it.
I'm glitching over here.
No, you're not. You actually do see a woman up there. A woman, I mean.
Is this in?
You're not glitching. Sorry, bad humor.
Yeah, glitching here. A little bit. No, they got shitty internet here or something. They throttled it down the bandwidth or whatever, so it doesn't always work proper. Actually, it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Dean, you're so quiet.
Yeah. Well, I've been kind of like dominating too much. It's like time for me to shut up once in a
You
while.
think? You think?
Yeah, that's why I told Kim that Wobbly Boost banned me one time because I wouldn't shut up, but then he pushed the wrong button, so I'm banned permanently. Even though he said, "Come back, Dean, you're okay now." You know, no, I said, "Dude," I said, "I can't get in." He goes, "Well, I push
All
buttons."
right, all right. Dog boy wants to talk.
He needs to find you in community settings. Click on your name, but make sure you save it. I did that one time. They said, "Well, you banned me." Okay,
Yeah.
I got it. No. Okay, wait a minute. I forgot to click save.
Ah,
Even though you take you out, you got to click save or it won't work.
Yeah.
Take your link off, Kim. Hey, Kim, take your link off.
oh yeah.
I did.
I'm like,
Okay, you're seeing that.
okay. Well, it's just,
Okay, now wait a minute. Let me.
okay,
explain.
okay.
Oh no, that's just a link to your channel, John.
No, he's
No?
talking about the right thing,
Oh,
but
okay.
it's only in StreamYard. I took it out of chat.
Yeah, I don't see it in
Gotcha.
yeah, because I got both of them open.
But it will stay in StreamYard. You can't take it out of there, Grizz told me.
Well, that's cool.
Somebody says something in YouTube and retracts it real fast, then it won't show up in StreamYard. But you know, in StreamYard, it if it's up there for a while and then they try to retract it, you know, it still shows up in StreamYard.
Uh-oh. Yep. So he's back. Oh, they've been messing with
Yeah.
John-
It tells me move closer to my router. I'm 6 feet fucking away from my router right now.
Yeah.
I don't know what to deal with that crap.
Oh yeah, like me being in the garage, I ran a hardwire from the house to the garage, so because it won't pick up Wi-Fi in my garage. Outside, like right behind my house, I can sit on a picnic bench and bring a laptop, and I'll pick up Wi-Fi. But I usually pick up all the neighbors' Wi-Fi as well.
It won't go through the metal. Like if you got metal siding or something, it won't go through it.
Yeah. That's me. I got a sheet metal ceiling. It's made out of ductwork.
I've got
Ductwork from the Erie County Courthouse. It's brand new too. The guy they kept making my boss move the duct, and he goes, "Hey Dean, go out and throw this shit in a dumpster." I said, "Do you mind if I back my truck up and throw it in my truck?" And he says, "Yeah, go ahead, knock your socks off." So I got all these pieces of brand new galvanized sheet metal. So I figured I got a wood burning stove in my garage. I got a lot of flammables. I might as well make a metal ceiling, instead of drywall. We'll make it metal. So I got
I've got it.
So I can't get Wi-Fi in here. My phone sucks in here too.
I've
Which
got
is-
a carport. I've got a carport that's got full bar metal, and I can't hardly get a radio to work in it.
Yeah.
It will on some occasions, but
You ever get rain inside your metal roof?
no. I had it insulated.
No, I'm
That's-
talking to Dean.
Oh,
Oh no, it's only a metal ceiling. It's an asphalt roof on the garage, but the ceiling in this lower half is, well, I only got like.
Oh, you
only
put it
about
underneath the rafters.
Yeah. Yep. I
Okay,
screwed it right
okay.
up. Yeah. I screwed it up to the rafters.
Mm.
So it's kind of like a little bit of a fire shield, but eventually shit'll burn anyways. But yeah, the metal's cool though. I love it. And it makes more light in here too. 'Cause it's reflective. I ran out of the ductwork though. I got to get more.
when I had this carport done, it's got full bar metal on the top and the sides. I had them to spray insulation an inch thick on the ceiling. That way it don't sweat.
Yeah.
and drip.
You
Yeah.
know, you can. I'm finding out now if you get like a cheap spray-on bed liner or something like that, spray that on the underside of your metal roof, and that bonds really good, and then it won't sweat either. It
Yep.
I mean, it doesn't give any insulation value per se, but it won't. You won't get that inside dripping.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I didn't do it for insulation. I just didn't want it to drip.
Yeah.
I had that done before I put anything in it. When it was all open,
Mm-hmm.
they charged me a dollar a foot.
Yeah. I wonder if I could just strip my roof off and spray bed liner on it, and you won't have to shingle it. Dude, see, Chuck, I'm an idea man. Edible garbage. I think that would work.
If you put the metal up on top of the roof.
No, not even metal, just right on the wood. Just spray bed liner on the wood, right on the plywood.
I
There's
see
your roof.
people try that. No, it doesn't work.
No.
I see people try that.
It'll crack, yeah, probably, huh?
The wood is going to constantly expand and contract anyway. So whether it's plywood or regular wood, you're still going to have the cracking in between, and that's going to leak.
Yeah, the expansion and contraction from
Yeah.
heat. Yeah. Damn, I thought that was a good idea. Chuck, edible garbage. I don't know if you guys seen the old movie with Michael Keaton and Shelley Long. I think it was called
It's
Night
just
Shift.
messing with
Yeah,
me here.
it was fun.
They put the pole barn metal lengthways.
Oh,
Instead
okay.
of going up and down, they put it crossways. And
I
as
should,
far as I know, it don't leak. So hey,
yeah. I should do metal. I'm a sheet metal worker, anyways. I have the tools.
but they screwed it in the face. Instead of in the rib, they put it in the flap.
Oh no, yeah, it's supposed to be only in the to where it doesn't make contact with the wood, so it can expand and contract. It's supposed to be free moving, I believe, like your metal roof. It's kind of got to be fastened, but fastened to the rails. But the flat parts should be free to expand and contract, I believe.
Yeah, it's a metal framework, and they screwed it in the flap instead of the rib.
Oh, that's wild, yeah.
But that's on the walls, not the roof.
All of it. All of it.
Oh.
I worked on a metal roof on a rec center in a Native American reservation, and this building was huge. And these metal aluminum panels were 100 feet long, and we had to allow on the peak for expansion and contraction of up to 4 inches per side. That's how much that the metal would grow. And it like the fastening rails, they were fastened to the roof, and then the panels were like grooved to where they could actually slide up and down on the rails but stay fastened, so they wouldn't blow off. That was a really wild setup. I never experienced anything like that before. And what it was a company did it, and they didn't allow for expansion and contraction. So then they called another company in, which then I worked for, and we had to fix it. And it was a lot of work too, man. Holy crap. But then I learned how it works, how the metal roof works. It has to be allowed to expand and contract, but then still be coupled to the structure so it doesn't blow away, And it's pretty wild system that they have.
Several years ago, up towards Salem, Oregon, it's wine country up there. I built a big warehouse for a winery, and they used all LP or not. It was the Hardy plank siding, the fiber cement board, and just a second here. Anyway, that fiber cement board, you would think that it don't expand and contract, but the building was about 600 feet long. It was a huge warehouse. They all put this Hardy plank siding on the front. 600 feet long, you put Hardy plank siding on there. I was surprised at the expansion there, and it was an engineered job, of course. So they told us that there'd be that much expansion. So I followed the engineering with respect to that building. But I was surprised because they were requiring that you had a like 3/8 inch gap that you had of all the Hardy plank siding. They required a 3/8 inch gap. Then we caulked those gaps and they went a leak. I went back during the winter time. It had shrunk up where it expanded or whichever way it goes. Anyway, it was pushing the option on out. In wintertime or summertime, it'd pull apart and it'd be the big old gap again between it. How much expansion contraction you had in that building?
Yeah. It's even with the seasons too. Like in my house, I got a really old house, and sometimes the doors rub and sometimes they're really easy. It's like something's going on. My wife says, you got to get down there and throw some more supports. And I said, honey, it's been doing it for 120 years. I don't think I'm going to be able to change anything now. It'll take 120 years to put it back to where it was when it was built.
No, when it's hard to rub, what you might try doing, it'd be worth maybe if you're concerned about it, is get a dehumidifier to put in there.
Yep, we have one. And you know what we do with the water? We use the water to water plants. It's great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's like distilled water. I mean, there's going to be a little dust in it, but it's clean water. Yeah, that's another thing. There's artesian wells all over the place where I live. There's wet spots that never dry, and there's certain spots that are dry as a popcorn fart. And my sub pump water, I used to have it blowing out into my driveway, and it's a stone driveway, but the birds would flop around in the water. They would take a bath in it. So I learned that water that's coming from my sub pump, that's clean stuff, because the canary in the coal mine, So if a bird's flopping around in it, it must be good water. And we have sandy soil right here too, so it's got like a natural filter. So it's going down 7 feet. I got a low basement. It's a potato cellar. It's only like 5'5". I have to duck, and I'm not tall. It's like, so it's really neat. The water around here is actually nice.
Speaking of those wet spots, like what you're talking about, there's another guy that I built 2 houses for. He built his house. I mean, the guy was filthy rich, and then he had the caretaker's house. This is way out. I mean, this is way off the back road. Way on out. He had a caretaker, his ram. Yeah, it was so far out. It was 30 miles from any power line. It was going to cost about $300,000 just to bring power on in there. They
Holy
had to
shit.
what you're talking about. So what he ended up doing is he went on out where those restaurants were. He put a reverse septic system basically on in. He put the drain lines on in there to collect the water and dump it into holding tanks. And then he had a gate that would control that water from the holding tanks, and he dumped it down into a pump. He put a turbine power generator on in there, and he powered both of his house out of it. Now, when we was building this house, we cranked the water all the way open. He was getting so much water out of there. We cranked the power all the way open. We had a 6-inch line. You know, the power turbine was only like a garden hose size. That's all the water that went through. But he had a line that was like 6 inches in diameter. We'd opened that sucker up, and it was water on out 30 feet out into this big pond that he built. And we'd go up and check those tanks an hour later, and that water level still wasn't dropping. You know, I mean,
Wow.
he had a lot of water from that.
That's cool. I'd love to have.
Connection, so he popped out.
Yep. Yeah. Johnny dropped. Yeah. It happens a lot. Like I said, I've been talking to him for a few years now, and that happens a lot.
Well, that's
over
okay.
there. Yeah.
But
He'll come back though.
it's
The big thing is, not being shy, trying it. You know, that's good.
Try
That's
it.
good.
right out.
Yeah.
So it's 11 o'clock for me, and I'm not going to waste away, but I think I'm getting hungry.
Same here, man. Yep. And I gotta.
Dean, I appreciate it, and remember, you just let me know, and I'll put a link in there for you. And Grizz, you're always welcome. I send you a link in your email. When you make that video, send me a link.
I'll do that, Kim. You'll be interested, man. You know that toe that I stubbed last year. Remember how I put it on video? You know how it was really gnarly and stuff. The toenail. Yeah. It's that same toe that I got.
Okay.
I gotta find.
That axe is razor sharp.
Oh, the axe. Okay. Yeah. I got you now.
Yeah.
I gotta find Grizz's link.
We'll catch y'all later.
Okay.
All right,
Grizz.
brothers.
Did
Sounds
you
good.
find his link?
What's that?
Dean, did you find Grizz's link?
I'm scrolling up on the YouTube one. I'm looking for it. Is that Grizz? No. So you got you posted a lot of links up there.
Yeah, I did. Well,
My channel's easy to find. I mean, if you just type in Grizz 270, you'll see my icon. You'll see.
Yeah. You know what I was doing? I have two monitors, so I have the YouTube running and the StreamYard. So now what I do is I'll copy, and then I'll paste it in the YouTube search, and that's how I found Ann Fulton's. And I said there was 10 of them there, though. I know you put the link. Yeah, I didn't see the link, even though I know you put it there.
sometimes
That's why if you're going to use your own name, you got to put your own personalized picture or something so you can identify which one it is.
Yep, that's what it was. I took out a magnifying glass, I looked at her avatar, and then I looked on YouTube search, and then I saw, okay, that's her. So she had 49 subscribers, and then I made it 50, even though she has no content. That's why I was only being, if she's listening, I was only being sarcastic and trying to be funny. Like saying, shame on you for not having a video and being on YouTube for 10 years.
Anyway,
they're going to go on a trip, and I told her, I said, now make a video, take a video, and I'll fix it for you, and we'll get it on your channel.
Yeah, but that's how I find them now. Yeah, and it sucks that they took that feature away and that the 3 dots on the side. Go to channel. That was the best way to vet somebody, to check them out. Go, hey, did you just create this channel and you're a troll, or have you been around for a while?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I do. It's like I'm not going to sub unless I can see what they're about. You know, did you make a video? Who are you? You know, it's like, well, who am I